Hello, so we are back again. Couldn't stream yesterday as I had my bike license test, so we are back with another stream. Southwest. I've never used delivery before. I thought it looked quite nice.
from all the 3-1s, go to 4 right, okay, 48.
Southwest 2309, midway ground, push your discretion, runway 48.
I hope everyone's well though.
925, taxi with Lima.
Southwest 925, follow the company 800, runway 4 right, cross 31.
Yankee, behind company, cross 31, Southwest 925.
Southwest 1688, runway 4 right, taxi via Tango Yankee, cross runway 31 right, center left.
Alright, 4 right, Tango Yankee, cross 31, center right.
So we are 955 miles today, so not too bad.
Roger, thank you.
Go to flight level 320 today.
Airport 84, roger, and the escort that called clear was at 909 or 979? Roger that. Is there an escort 979 still out there, 979? Okay, roger that. Thanks.
So do
Escort 950, roger. Thanks for reporting in. King Air 427 Bravo Charlie, midway ground, wait for and follow southwest from the right to runway 4 right. Southwest 1860, midway ground, runway 4 right, taxi via Tango Yankee, cross runway 31 right, 31 center, and 31 left.
Okay, taxi to 4 right, Tango Yankee, cross all the 3-1.
we'll shortly be on our way here. Just get everything set up.
Southwest 1669, midway ground, push your discretion, runway 4 right. Southwest 1514, midway ground, taxi via Yankee Tango to the gate, you said Bravo 14, or 8 rather. Southwest 2309, runway 4 right, taxi via Tango, Kilo, Yankee, cross runway 31 right.
Alright, that's everything set. Boarding's finished, so
4 right, Tango Kilo Yankee, 3-1 right, hold short of 3-1 center.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. More 724, midway ground, cross runway 31 center.
Cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left.
Southwest.
Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to
Southwest
the left.
1669, midway ground. Stand by for runway 4 right. Southwest 2309, cross runway 31 center and 30 left.
Hey, cross 3-1 center and left Southwest.
All right, y'all. If we could pretend to have your attention for just a few moments, my two young identical twin son and daughter are going to show you the safety features, which I'm so proud of these kids. To properly fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat into the buckle, to release, look up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips like Michael Phelps or in the
Southwest
speedo. If you get
1669,
mad,
runway
you'll take
4
the
right,
doors,
taxi
go home,
via
your
Yankee,
seats
cross the
went in,
31.
forward exit doors, turn away
4
from
right,
exits,
Yankee,
rear
cross
exit doors,
all 3-1.
sides overhead, disco lights at the front of each exit. Everybody gets a door prize in the seat back pocket. And if you'll only 30 diapers, check up on your
so he doesn't want to give us a pushback.
Thank you.
Everybody gets their very own.
You're ground up 3890, you're parking Bravo 14.
One size fits all, take it out only 12 to do someplace in
let's go on our way.
Mower 724, roger, thank you.
As you know, it's a no smoking, no whining, no complaining flight. It's a please and thank you, and you are such a good looking flight attendant flight. Smoking is never allowed aboard the Southwest. Passport to laboratory prep, that's $2,000, and if you want to pay that here at airfare, you should
Vermont
want somebody else.
173, middle ground,
If
follow
we do
southwest
make you that
directly in front of
nervous
you to
the
runway
next 2
4.
hours, you're more than welcome to step outside. Southwest, we've got a special smoking section just for you. We'll even show you a movie tonight. We have Gone in 60 Seconds. And the flight attendant serving you for neighbor's way to get her model is if you like to get to smoking. Federal law group is tampering with disabling or destroying any smoke detector or webcam in any of our laboratories. Federal aviation regulation require passenger compliance with allotted passenger information. Signs and
Falcon
posters,
70 Lima
placards,
Fox, shot midway ground.
just do what we say and
Taxi up
nobody
2
gets
Old
hurt.
30 Yankee.
And although we never anticipate a loss in cabin pressure, if we did, we certainly wouldn't be at work tonight.
Frontier
But if you do
173,
pull up
hold
to
the
mess
position
around
right
the
there for me,
department
please,
overhead,
and
stop
stand by.
screaming, let go of your finger, let that plastic tubing is fully extended, place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
Zero Lima
To
Fox,
activate
any
flow
chance they can
oxygen,
get you,
simply insert 75 cents
exit
for
the
the
south?
first minute and 50
Exit.
cents for each additional minute. Although that plastic bag may not inflate, you are receiving lots and lots of gin.
Okay, so I need you out ahead of
Oxygen,
that
that is. And if you're traveling with small
Piaggio, if you
children,
don't mind, and then just to follow
sorry.
southwest to runway
if
4.
you're traveling with more than one child, pick out the one that you think might have the most earning potential down the road. And if you're traveling with somebody
Frontier
needing very
173 for a
special
smoother flow
assistance,
of
like your
traffic, just follow
husband,
the Falcon
bless his
Falcon
heart,
just
or your
come
wife,
out
put on
Atlantic
your
for
mask.
Nice day
And
today.
that's it for the news and
Weather's
notes of show and tell. Sit back and relax, or
clear skies.
Stay there.
Either way,
Sun's
you're
out,
on your flight.
so good day for flying.
Falcon's coming out the next exit.
Seriously, y'all, there's anything at all of it. Like more normal, please tell us. Just as soon as we land in Dallas.
Okay,
And if
that'd be
there's
great.
anything you can do to
If
make
you
our
took time to do
flight
that,
more
and
enjoyable, we'll tell
when
you
you're done,
immediately. We're not
thank
shy
you
in
for it.
Southwest. That's what we call great user attention. No one had to pay extra, but you certainly don't get a refund. Thanks again for choosing
Appreciate that.
Southwest, and welcome aboard. Okay, that's sweet, but cash is all that's better. Also, y'all, to enhance our beauty a little bit,
Mower
set the ambiance,
724,
we're going to dim the
roger.
cabin lights. If
And,
you need
what are you
additional
gonna do
ring
next?
light, just push the button above your head with a hairy light bulb on it.
Down here by
Turn
the
the light
fire?
on. However, if you push the button above your head with a flight attendant on it, it does not turn us on.
Okay, let me know when you're back on this thing. All right, roger that.
Ground Southwest 1896 is clear for right, going to Bravo 23.
Southwest 1896, middle ground, taxi gate.
Okay, Southwest 1896.
East Midlands is quite small, so taxiing is not gonna take that long.
Sierra midway ground, runway 4 left at Whiskey. Full length available on request. Taxi via Whiskey.
We'll use the whole runway length today as we're quite heavy.
Midway ground, Southwest 1650, Bravo 25, push with Lima.
Southwest 1615, midway ground, push your discretion, runway 4 right.
Our discussion before at Southwest 1650. Use this ground, use point for 942, and leave the runway 4 right.
Polaris 942, keep moving away from the runway, please. Keep moving away from the runway, and then taxi to the gate. Use caution for the southwest push. Polaris 942.
Bucket for launch, and we are out of the runway and back to our position.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Ground 697 out to 14.
Right, here we are then for takeoff. Let's get the
Pictures 97 midway ground.
let's just
push
let the
your
cabin know
discretion,
that we're ready.
runway 4 right.
Private pilot, morning mate. Hope you're alright. This afternoon we're taking off from East Midlands and heading down to the coast of Iceland.
You're not giving way to the company. You're using caution for them. If you want them to go ahead of you, we can arrange that.
Okay, let's go to run them real fast.
So flaps are set, all lights are on. We are ready.
15, give way to the company passing off your right, then runway 4 right, taxi via Yankee, cross all the 3 ones.
It'll give way to company, runway 4 right, via Yankee cross all 31, Bravo 1615.
Company is right, beside you, off your right now.
Yep, to jet back. Ground Delta 3510, exiting Sierra for 85.
Delta 3510, better contact to the gate.
To the gate, Delta 3510.
Hawker 46 Whiskey Charlie, midway ground, verify your signature, please. Hawker 6 Whiskey Charlie, information Lima, runway 4 left, at Whiskey.
Right, here we go.
Full length available on
Get that
request.
inside ready for takeoff.
To be a Whiskey.
So engine's up to 50%.
97, taxi.
The stables. We'll continue. Let's go.
Chicago midway ground.
Sorry about that, sir. I was on the other line. Citrus 97, runway 4 right, taxi via Kilo Yankee cross, runway 31 right, hold short of runway 31 center.
So we're coming up to V1.
Kilo Yankee cross 31 right.
And rotate. There we are, look. Heavy load today.
Positive rate of climb.
Gears coming up.
Yeah, I got a couple things going up here at the same time. What was that about transmitting?
Yeah, I was using the
Mistake.
different button. I didn't know if my transmission was going out. No problem.
Oh, okay, right there. Yeah, I heard you. I'm sorry about that. Good work.
Stick Anavon.
Five star 498, let her ground, taxi via Yankee, cross runway 31 center, 3 left.
31 center, 31 left.
Citrus 97.
Got those flaps out, speak and come on.
Give way to the corporate, taxi to runway 4.
Cross 31 center, cross 31 left, behind the corporate jet, and over to 4, Citrus 97.
Good morning, ground. Delta 2021, bearing 4 right. Parking Alpha 5.
Yeah. Delta 2031, let her ground, taxi Tango to the gate.
Take it over again, Delta 2021. Southwest 905, Alpha 15, push to
So just follow that, follow it to the next waypoint and we'll,
Go ahead and push your discretion, information.
We'll let
Lima,
autopilot
like
do
I
the
said,
rest.
what was the gate number and flight number?
It's Southwest 905, working at Alpha 15, push to say back to the base.
Southwest 905, Roger. Expect runway 4. Delta 2031, use the left lane in the alley. Southwest is going to push out of the 8 concourse.
This is left lane to Alpha 5, 2021.
there we go, we'll get it on now. Here we are then, out of East Midlands.
Midway ground, Frontier 659. Try to
Frontier 659, let her ground, push your discretion, runway 4.
She is cruising. 1,000, then lights can come off.
330 middle right ground, give way to company passing behind you. Information Lima, push your discretion, runway 4.
We'll lock the gear.
You was out of 26. What was your flight number? 1896? Which one is the one out of 26?
Yeah, 35, number 3558.
It's hot in the UK today.
Southwest 3558, middle ground, push your
So-
discretion, runway 4.
She doesn't need to climb as much anymore.
400 and Bravo 16 push with early.
Southwest 400, middle ground, push your discretion, and climb runway 4.
Should have pushed up with 400. That's a 1579 taxi off Alpha Bravo. Southwest 1879 taxi off Alpha Bravo.
Southwest 1879, runway 4 right, taxi Kilo Yankee, cross runway 3.
I love the livery on the engines. That's yeah, it looks quite nice. Southwest do quite well with their liveries.
More 724, middle ground, roger, proceed as requested. Southwest 1879, cross runway 31 center and 3 on left.
Cross 31 center, 31 left, cross that's 1879. We got that set my RF.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of your way by the time he gets there. They're really good. Alright, 7 here, Mike, middle ground, cross runway 3 on left, parking.
So we'll get there around, I'd say around 5:30.
Southwest 400, runway 4 right, next to be a Tango, Kilo Yankee, cross runway 31 right, hold short 31 center.
Tango Kilo, Yankee to 4 right, cross 31 right, short of 31 center, Southwest 400.
Ground, Southwest 1480, push off Bravo 7.
Southwest 1879, that traffic ahead is going to parking just at the base of this tower, just so you know. Southwest 1480, middle of the ground, Lima's Zeta, push your discretion 4 right.
Push our discretion, we have Lima, Southwest 1480.
So 3558 ready to play.
Southwest 400, if you want, you can make the right turn and just follow the company.
Okay, we'll make the turn to the right. Follow that guy right there in our way.
Yeah, affirmative. Southwest 3558, runway 4 right, taxi via Yankee, cross 31.
Cross on the 31 to get Yankee to 4 right, Southwest 3558.
I hope everyone's well though. Had a nice day. If you're from the UK, I hope you're enjoying the weather.
Southwest 3558, and use
It's
31
rare that we
join
get
Yankee.
weather like this. So
Okay, we'll use 31 right.
yeah, make the most of it.
Southwest 3558.
Lakefront 168, middle of the ground, taxi Yankee, cross 3 on left, or 31 center, 3 on left.
So what we'll do here is that the weather's not bad, so
Southwest
what we
400,
can do
affirmative,
is we
same
can
route as the company ahead.
Follow them across Mall, Southwest 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seat belt sign. For your continued safety, we would like you to keep your seat belt fastened at all times while seated.
3959, clear for Bravo 1.
Southwest 3959, middle of the ground, taxi to the gate.
To the gate.
You don't have to keep your seatbelt on while seated. That's going to be uncomfortable.
Southwest 1480, runway 4 right, taxi via Yankee, cross runway 31 right, center left.
I don't think I know anyone that keeps their seatbelt on the whole time, unless you're probably scared of flying, then you probably would do.
Southwest 1480.
Nothing to be scared of though. It's the safest way to travel.
72 clear for Bravo 10.
Southwest 3272, middle of the ground, taxi Yankee, Tango to the gate.
Yankee Tango to the gate, Southwest 3272.
most people's fear is turbulence when it comes to flying. I don't think people really enjoy bouncing around. I understand why though, it's not like bouncing around on the road, is it? You're 30,000 feet bouncing around, you obviously can feel uncomfortable at times.
Frontier 639, runway 4 right, cross runway 31 right, center left.
So if you have Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's a new update, well, say update, but there's new landing challenges and some new senior update in the US. So check that out if you haven't.
Southwest 781, midway ground, push your discretion, runway 4 right. South 781.
There we are, look, little airport down there.
Southwest 2230, Bravo 2, ready to push one.
Southwest 2230, midway ground, push your discretion, runway 4 right.
4 right, thanks.
Looks like there's an aircraft on the taxiway down there. Yep.
Frontier. He ain't gonna make it, disregard.
I don't know if you can see downstream, but
Morning, ground, Southwest 1331. We're exiting at Sierra. Got Bravo 12.
Southwest 1331, midway ground, taxi via Tango Yankee to the gate.
Tango Yankee to the gate, Southwest 1331. Good morning.
Good morning.
if you want me to change the time of the day, I have the option to, so let me know if you want me to change it.
Flexion 3802, midway ground, taxi via Yankee Tango to the gate.
I know some people like to, you know, the evening looks better, or I prefer early mornings, to be fair. I think the daytimes, you know, just a plain sky, it's not that entertaining, but so we're past 10,000 now, so we can bump her up to 280 because we'll have restrictions once we get to 30,000 feet. So
Southwest 781, runway 4 right, taxi via Kilo Yankee, cross runway 31 right, hold short runway 31 center.
Kilo Yankee, cross 31 right, hold short 317, Southwest 781.
Southwest 781, cross runways 31 center and left, and change your departure frequency to 118.4, please.
Clear to cross 31 center, 31 left, and 18 forward for departure, Southwest 781. Ground Southwest 2230, ready to taxi.
I hope you enjoyed the ATC in the background. I thought that was a nice little
Southwest
effect.
2230,
I
runway
always
4 right, taxi
can
via Yankee,
put
cross
music on
runway 31 right,
if
center
you'd
left.
rather listen to chill music instead.
Yankee, cross 31 right, center and left, Southwest
Down for any requests.
2230. Midway ground, Southwest 1707 is clear for gate Bravo 18.
Southwest 1707, midway ground, taxi via Yankee Tango to the
Get
gate.
the map up.
Did you say Bravo 8?
Bravo 1818.
Oh, 18, okay, taxi to the gate.
Okay, Yankee, Papa the Tango.
So we'll leave the UK, cross over Ireland.
Southwest 2230, you'll
and
be
then-
following the company ahead.
It's just going to be water, really. So
Midway ground, 574 is clear, and we're going to Alpha 9.
Southwest 574, midway ground, taxi to the gate.
The gate has 574, have a good day.
Tuesday.
Ground 3905, Bravo 9.
Southwest 3905, midway ground, taxi to the gate.
Good morning, ground, Southwest 1890.
put the latency on ultra low, so everything you hear there's like 0.1 delay, so everything you see should be near real time, so it's not you're not 20 seconds behind, which I think is quite nice because you get to see things as they happen. You know, instead of me talking and then it happens 20 seconds later.
1896, run 4 taxi to Yankee Cross Auto 31.
4 Yankee Cross Auto 31, Southwest 1896. Southwest 1514, thank you. November.
So we have 2,000 feet to go, and then we'll reach cruising altitude of 5320. We'll just be cruising all the way down to Iceland, so never landed into Iceland before, so I thought it'd be nice to looks like we're leaving the UK, as you can see it over there. Just about leaving it.
130, there's traffic on a 2-mile final expedite across runway 4 right at Kilo and hold short of runway 4 left.
Oh god, it's so hot. It's just not normal in the UK, I'm not used to this. It's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow, which is, yeah, ridiculous.
Roger 138, Roger, just let the tower know when you're ready.
Southwest 819, clearing, going to Bravo.
So they didn't see midway ground, safe to the gate.
There's a gate, Southwest
1835 runway 4 right taxi Echo Kilo cross runway 3 right hold short runway 31 center.
Kilo cross 31 right, hold short 31 center.
1835 cross runway 3 center cross runway 3 left Yankee to 4 right.
31 center cross 936 push from Alpha 11 with Mike.
PC's nice and loud. Because of the heat.
Midway ground, Southwest 3890 is ready to push off Bravo 14 with Mike.
So 3890 midway ground November, current plus your discretion.
Well, we'll pick up November and we're pushing out Southwest 30.
Stick some music on now, we're cruising. Get rid of the ATC for a little bit. music's quite quiet. Don't know why that is. I generally just think it was the song that was playing. Yeah, it was definitely the song. Just going to be straight water. Let's push it all the way, go on. 295. So we've already, if we go to progress, 832 miles left. Pass, hello mate, welcome. We've just took off from East Midlands and we're heading down to Iceland. Hopefully it cools down a bit because the heat is awful in the UK. It's not like the heat in Spain. The air is thick. It's not nice. Of course there's no breeze. It'd be nice if we had a breeze, but kind of everything, eh? southwest. There you go. There you are. Southwest today. I thought it looked quite nice. So. There you go. So now it's just going to be water as we go over our last leg of the UK. Well, we'll see if we make a turn. So if we have a look. So yeah, it'll just be so in 60 miles there'll be a little right turn. So it's not really a scenic route, but this flight should be around 3 hours, mate. Around that. If it sticks to real world time. But yeah, it should be around there. Earlier, if anyone wants me to change the time of day, I can do. I know the normal day can get a bit boring. That might just be me, but that's why when you see most of the time I'll either fly at night or fly early in the morning, because I just think, you know, the normal day times. To look at. So the airport we're landing in today is 143 feet above sea level, so we'll take that into consideration. But that should be an issue. Doing anything today? Everyone just chilling, or got any plans? I'll just be flying today. That's it. Enjoying the heat. Don't really think you can do much in the heat, to be honest. It drains you. And the thing with heat like this is sleeping. I don't like sleeping in heat like this. It's frustrating. You just can't get comfy. No one likes to be hot. I prefer cold weather. I think I'd rather live somewhere where it snows. Well, not all the time, but the place is a bit cooler. The heat's nice, but it can be bad sometimes. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, take your time. I'll be here for a while, so pop back in whenever you're finished. I see someone else is just chilling in the stream. That's always nice. You don't have to type. You just want to sit and watch. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what these streams are for. Just a nice chilled out vibe. If America, but I thought I've done America before. I've never done America on stream, but I thought I've done that before. But if you do want me to fly into America at some point, I will do. I really enjoy flying into Seattle. I do like that, just because of the scenery. It's nice flying into there. It's quite a scenic route, which is good to watch and also good to land into. I do have plans to do a low visibility flight in soon on stream. That's always it's fun to fly and it will be fun to watch. Sunset landing, so if we get close and you want me to change the time to a sunset, I can. I might do that anyway, just to it looks a lot nicer when you're coming in around night time. Something like an A380, that'd be quite fun. Sorry if I breathed down the mic there, so the mic was a bit close to my face. Yeah, if a company could make an A380, that'd be quite cool. You could do some proper long haul flights. Also, it'd be nice to see that in the looks, obviously, because every aircraft that comes into this game is detailed, so. I think that's the issue though, isn't it, with the A380? It's not exactly a small aircraft, so to make one of them to a game like this will take a bit of time. But I think people have got plans to make one. I'd definitely be up to fly that. Just like that. It goes quick. This is why I don't think it will take 3 hours. Obviously I don't know, but this game doesn't. I mean, it all depends on how fast you go, doesn't it? We're going quite quick. If we check how fast we are going across the ground, we're going 473 miles per hour across the ground. So there we go, look. 727 miles to go, so shortly, which will be crazy, we'll already be able to see the airport on the flight deck.
out if the airport is 600 feet above, you need to set your altitude level to 3,100 because you will then be 2,500 feet above, because you have to take into account the extra 600 feet. So before you'd come in and I'd be like, well, why am I so low? But I'd never take into account the extra feet of sea level. Just remind me of the joystick you've got again, mate, and I'll have a look on a picture, and I'll see what buttons are available. I would do is bind it to the white button on the left of the big white button on the left, because that's where it would be in real life. So the white button is where I'd put it for your autopilot, because if you want realism, then that'd be the best button for it. So yeah, shortly we'll be able to see the airport soon on our flight plan. So the autopilot one, if I go to control options, it would be
you have one here, autopilot on and autopilot off. So, but obviously that'd have to be bind to 2 different buttons. Says toggle disengage here, so that will turn autopilot off. So in the real, this would be the one you'd want, toggle disengage autopilot, because in the real thing you wouldn't put autopilot on by the joystick. Obviously you put it on, well, in the Airbus again, it'd be around here in the Airbus. So you just turn that on, and then obviously when you come into land or whenever you want to take it off, click that and it will disengage it. Same as on here with the 7.3. So if I turn this on, there's the little disengage autopilot here, because there's an issue where if you disengage autopilot from here on the 7.3, it makes the disengage noise and it won't turn off. So the way to solve that is click once here, when you hear the noise, click it again, and that will solve your problem. So we've been flying for about 40 minutes, 42 minutes. Already. Yeah, it goes quite quick. What I might do shortly is get myself a drink, because it's quite hot. But I'm alright for now. But yeah, in this heat, stay hydrated, as you can get dehydrated quite quickly. It's always best to stay hydrated. Let me get the cursor off the screen. appreciate everyone that's just sticking around and watching. It means a lot. You know, even if you're just sitting there and watching, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I don't know what Iceland's like for terrain-wise. I'll have a look at the images of the airport that we're going into. Just have a brief idea of where what we're landing into. Oh, so it's oh, so it's not bad. I wonder if I can show that. Oh, there we go. So there you are. That's the here's the airport. So one runway. Yeah, it's quite flat. So we'll be coming from over this side, as it seems. So you can see it's right on the coast. So it's not too bad. So that's alright. So it should just be smooth all the way down when we arrive. There we are, look. So now it's just, this will be our last bit, and then it's just going to be water all the way until we come in, I think. Most likely. Overlays and stuff like that, so you know you can see how far away we are up at the top and where we're arriving. I'm just quite new to all this streaming stuff. Obviously, when I've got time, I do a stream here and there. Been quite consistent over the last week or so. Obviously, if you enjoy them, I'll continue to do them. If you have any route suggestions or liveries you want me to use, let me know. And I'm always down to try anything. So with the Airbus, it's different. It's not like the 737 So on the Airbus there's quadrants. So if I show you, let me show you. If I show the screen. Here. So this will get you. Where's a good image? So here we go. If I do this, so this is the quadrant that you'll have in the Airbus. So here is reverse. So when you knock it back to idle, this will be reverse thrusters. So it's not like the 7.3 where you pull these up, it will lock into reverse. So this is idle. So you'll have climb mode, and then your toe goes up here, and then you'll thrust climb. So when you want to maintain the speed, obviously you lock it into here, that's climb. So when you go to idle, always click it back into this position, because here is reverse thrust. So this position will be your idle. And then when you get to reverse, the Airbus will engage itself. Alright. I hope you understand. Yeah, the Airbus quadrant's quite weird if you've if you fly other aircraft. So for here, obviously, with the 7.3, it's a bit different. So here's 0 and up here's 100, so you can see it's 92. So obviously reverses are here. So what you look. So what did you say? Yeah, but I binded that. I have to press a button and then it should go reverse, but I can go reverse without the button. Yeah, so if you just unbind the button, you should just be able to go reverse without the button anyway. So that would just save you from, having an extra bind on the joystick. Still going reverse when I put on my joystick to idle. Is there any way you can put a clip in the Discord of when it happens? Like if you just put a clip of the quadrant and what it's where you position it and how it's happening, because then I'll be able to get a better understanding of the issue that's occurring. Afternoon, Chill Sim. I hope you're alright, mate.
hope you're feeling a bit better now. I know you weren't feeling the best, so I hope that's clearing up for you.
You had COVID. Yeah, COVID's not nice, mate. I've had COVID 3 times. Yeah, it's weird. It makes you feel all type of ways. But I'm sure if you get enough rest, keep hydrated and look after yourself, you should feel alright. It's not nice, to say the least. Especially if it's your first time getting COVID. It's not nice at all. Yeah, your body's all over the place, doesn't really know how to react. Yeah, it's not great. But I hope you have a good recovery, mate, and you stay hydrated and rest well. Don't make your body do too much work. I can show you. Yeah, when I have time, mate, I can drop you a message on Discord and help you out with that problem. Yeah, that's no issue. Yeah, no, your symptoms shouldn't be too bad. I mean, the first time I had it,
know, I had body aches, body was freezing, didn't really want to do much. I never really had the breathing problem, the breathing side of it. I never experienced that, you know. I'm grateful about that's not nice at all. But yeah, I mean the second and third time I had it, it was alright. It just felt like a cold, really. And the third time, it was like, yeah, you didn't really feel it. I mean, after you catch something that many times, I think it's, you know, your immune system just builds up after the first time, and your body adapts. You know, the virus is harder to fight you. Yeah, I've had it 3 times. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's no point me getting the vaccine anymore because of my antibodies and stuff. You know, it fights it. I mean, you know, I've had options to have the vaccine, but I'll personally, I would never have it just because, you know, it's a new vaccine. You know, a bunch of new chemicals, and I just don't believe they've done a lot of testing. You know, it takes a minimum of 5 years to test a vaccine normally, and obviously they had to push it out quicker because of COVID. But yeah, I just personally wouldn't have it. But that's just me, you know. I know a lot of people that have had it and that are completely fine. So, but you know, we all have our opinions on stuff. But yeah, I don't agree with not having it. You know, you're making yourself safer. But yeah, personally, I just wouldn't have it. Tomorrow, good luck on that, mate. On your maths exam. Hope that all goes well. Wasn't really a fan of maths. You know, I just think some of the stuff they teach is a bit useless in school. You know, some things. When it comes to flying, obviously you need your maths, but you know, it's that you don't use the maths that you use in school. It's you know, you'll do no algebra, and when you're flying, you don't have to find the you know, the X amount of anything like that. You know, you see some questions, well, the questions when I was doing maths, it was like PT times M, you know, equals so and so, and it says like if P was T, what is this equivalent to? You know, stuff like that. It was like, yeah, you're not gonna use that in day-to-day life, are you really?
descent is 106 miles away today. 106 nautical miles. You know, I know some people love maths. I was English myself. I used to love doing English with all the poems and stuff like that. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I mean, it's like anything, you know. Once you learn it, it gets easier. It becomes second knowledge. But yeah, English was my main subject. You know, linking poems and breaking them all down, analysing. I enjoyed all of that kind of stuff. What's everyone's future jobs then? What's your dream job? I'd like to see what people want to do when they're older. It's always interesting to have a look at people's careers path. Your younger years in school are definitely your best years, 100%. You know, stuff's not as serious. Have a bit of fun. Hang out with your friends. But as you get older, you know, knuckle down a little bit. Secure them grades. So yeah, what's everyone's goal? What do you want to work as when you're older? Studying biology at the moment. I say I have no clue where to go after getting my degree. Biology. Yeah, biology is wow. Doing a degree in biology. So we now know that Chilsim is a smart man. Very smart man. Biology's technical. It's difficult though. Science wasn't really my forte, but biology was definitely the best one. So you still don't have a clue. I mean, with biology, if you've got a degree in that, there's quite a few top jobs you can go into. You know, I know you have to have science, but I know there's a few jobs that I can think of that are quite interesting. Oh mate, I hope so. Yeah, captain, that'd be nice. And the pay would also be nice if I was a captain already. But yeah, we'll work there. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, it's going alright, mate, to be honest. Just looking forward to flying passengers. You know, get the dream into action. But yeah, it's fun. I definitely enjoy it. It took a lot of time, so it's good to finally be able to get to the goal. Oh mate, you are going to be smart if you can if you've got a degree in biology, mate. Not a lot of people can do that. You know, biology science is, yeah, it's up there. I'd say that's one of the hardest subjects to yeah, see, look, otherwise I might have to hop into medicine. See, you have to be smart to deal with that kind of stuff. That's not easy. I mean, I could just about tell the difference between paracetamol and ibuprofen. Let alone finding out the substances that go into it, you know? Smart man. Let me find the name of that job again. It's... So I think if I was going to do anything along the line without flying, I would I like the idea of a criminal psychologist. That looks like quite a good job. Or a forensic scientist. But I mean, that's all the qualifications you need to become a forensic scientist. Or you need to be good in your science and know about the body and all that kind of stuff like that. But that'd be an interesting job. I just don't think I could deal with the gore and the things that, you know, the things they see. But yeah, those people get to see things that, you know, a normal human wouldn't see. But that'd definitely be a fun job to do. Every day would be a different story, but a lot goes into it. You have to be. But that would definitely be a good job. Yeah, forensic scientist would be quite interesting. But I think I'm more of a, you know, sitting at 30,000 feet and eating a shepherd's pie while flying to Tenerife. That sounds more down my lane. So when I fly, you know, passengers, it'll all be down to where I go. So it'll all be across Europe. So, you know, whatever you get given. You get told where you're going to fly. You go into the, you know, you brief your cabin crew, meet the captain, talk them through what's going to happen, let them know if there's going to be any bad weather on arrival so they can prepare the cabin. Stuff like that all in the morning. You know, you have to calculate all your fuel that you need, put that request through so they can start fueling your aircraft while you walk. You walk to it, and then it's all in the cockpit from there, really. Honestly, mate, police work probably is pretty hard, like conscious stress. Yeah, I think that's the thing with that, you know, jobs like that. It's you know, mentally and physically, it's going to be stressful with the things you see as well. You know, you've got to be strong. You're pretty strong-minded. It's yeah, it wouldn't be easy. But again, with jobs like that, I know it's people that go into that have been passionate for years. So, closest to the date, I'll be given, you know, the first route, but it'll be anywhere in Europe. So, just gotta hope it's somewhere warm. Yeah, I don't mind whatever they give me. You'll go to a place that's warm eventually. But the guy that trains me in the sim before, he's a TUI 787. He's a Dreamliner pilot. And he was telling me how in Monday he was in Italy, and then, you know, by Thursday he was all the way down in Greece. So pilots do move about a little bit. I think I was speaking to a lad that wanted to be a pilot, but he didn't like the away time from our family, obviously, because you're not at home a lot. Well, you got two options. So with a pilot, you can either fly there, you know, fly back and then fly there again and stay there, or you can, you know, fly there, fly back, come back and then stay at home. But I'd rather stay abroad, you know. I think that's the thing when you're a pilot as well. You got to just consider other things like, you know, having kids and settling down with someone, because it's not a job that, you know, it's not a 9 to 5 where you walk out the door and you'll be back by 6. You know, you'll be God knows where in Europe by 6. How community will fly with you, mate. Yeah, in class. I'm definitely going to miss jumping on Flight Simulator though, and doing stuff like this. The only thing about real life is that you don't get a wing view. I might have to stick a GoPro on one of the windows so I can watch it back. I know some pilots do that, where they put GoPros in the cockpit. I thought that'd be quite a cool idea, you know, and just upload stuff to YouTube, you know, see the inside. At 19, mate, 19. So yeah, I'll fly when I'm 20, in my 20s. So. Gotta enjoy your life as when you're young, because it flies past. Time flies. Enjoy it while you can. I think on the pilot regime, yeah, I'm quite young. You know, you normally see pilots that are quite old. Well, not all of them, but you know, they're a bit older. You know, maybe in their late 20s or their early 30s. But yeah, I'd like to tell myself that I'm still young. Mate, you're in your prime years. 13. Imagine 320 filled up with the community, and you be the captain, Dan and me just flipping some switches in the cockpit. So we're doing. Oh, could you imagine? You'd be landing the thing. Give Daniel the landing. I know what he's like sometimes. Last stream it was funny. He didn't put the landing lights on. Wouldn't be able to see. Daniel's funny sometimes when he starts to land. That'd be hilarious. That, imagine. God. An A320 filled of all of us. I think it'd be quite loud. You'd have to put some soothing music in the cabin. He's going to be pushing the trolley then, at cruising altitude, giving out the Pringles. I appreciate that, Chill Sim. Yeah, it's hard work. You can get anywhere with hard work, you know, if you put your mind to something. There's no limit on what you can do. I think if you just put the effort in more than others, then you'll get there faster. And that's with anything in life, honestly. If you you know, put your mind to it and your mindset and you work every day, you'll achieve a lot. And the feeling of, you know, accomplishing a dream is, yeah, it's no words. Mate, take your time. The flight attendant not give you any snacks. I'll have to fire them after this flight. I'll open the cockpit door and say, listen, look, should we call them to the flight deck? Look, let's call them up. So we'll hit the attend button. Here we go, look. Wait for them. Where's the snacks? Where have you put the snacks? Look, go back into the cabin. Look. They forgot the snacks. How could you forget the snacks? God. Could you imagine? Imagine being on a flight and there was no service. God, you'd be starving. No snacks. I think the worst is when, you know, it's a hot day and you've been delayed on the you know, you've missed your takeoff slot and you have to sit in the cabin while it's hot. It's like, that's the worst. You know, the cabins get hot very quick. You can't exactly stick your head out the window. What about the next? What's the next one? The 800 they're bringing out, isn't it? Are they bringing out one at a time, or? I think they are, aren't they? So is it the? Oh, so they're bringing out the 600 and the 800. I think if I was going to get one, I'd probably get the 800 because, you know, it's a bit bigger. But if it's not much different, I think it was just going to be the difference in size. But, you know, if there's some extra features or they've worked on it a bit more, then yeah, most likely. But I think this time I'll wait a little bit because I brought the 7.3 the exact time on release. I was refreshing the page and it brought it straight away. And yeah, I don't think I'll do that again because the website went down. It took me 4 hours just to get the email to say that I've brought it, the confirmation email. So I think I'd wait a little bit. You know, they did tweet out saying they were ready, you know, for how much, you know, the website's going to get packed, but they clearly weren't ready enough because they had to stop sales and it shut down. So I think this time they're going to be hopefully a little bit more organised. Because last time it was a bit all over the place. I'd like to see like the A350 come into play, or you know, the A380. I'd want to see an advanced. I mean, what we have the Phoenix or the Phoenix, however you want to say it. We had that release and that. Yeah, I think that looks really advanced. I think they said that's the most advanced aircraft that, you know, we've seen on this sim. It looks quite good. So I think that will be. I know. They. I think that's the thing when it comes to flight sims. It's not cheap. It's not like any other. You know, it's not like playing a game where, you know, you can buy stuff for £3, £5. You know, it's all. If you want to get, you know, if you want to get the new aircraft, it's going to be at least, you know, up there. You know, and they release things quite, you know. The
737 didn't come out that long ago, but yeah, they do make you open your pockets up a little bit. But I definitely think it's worth the money. That yeah, the Phoenix. I do think it's worth. I mean, the videos I've seen, yeah, it does look good. Looks really advanced. You know, and they've got the engine sounds. But again, if you look at it, I mean, you know, they're making you pay what, like $60 for it. I mean, look at X-Plane. You know, just to get Microsoft Flight Simulator to look with the scenery like it does on X-Plane would be at least a few grand. You know, so if you look at it as a scheme in general, it's not that bad. But yeah, it's still, obviously, it's still quite a lot. I mean, you know, X-Plane 12 was meant to come out, and I'm not sure when they were trying to release that, but I think they haven't really said much since the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, I think it's probably drowned their hopes a little bit, really. Well, that's a good view, that. Nice. Yeah, I definitely think it's, oh. What's happened there? That? Alright. I don't know what I clicked there. I had we had a little moment, but knock us down to 32,000 feet. Go on. I think I clicked slew mode by accident. Pretty interested in how X-Plane 12 will look like. I mean, the bar is high up. Well, yeah, exactly. I don't think that's really why they've said much, to be honest, because it's going to be, you know, it's going to be quite hard to get people to, you know, move from Microsoft Flight Simulator all the way back over to X-Plane. That's I mean, I know before Microsoft Flight Simulator was released, they were, you know, talking about the new trees and stuff like that, and it was quite hyped up. So ever since the update, it's yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what they will do. I mean, if they manage to beat Microsoft, which I don't know how they will. I mean, I don't know. I mean, some of the people might have different opinions. I don't know what they could do, what Microsoft could do really. What they could improve, to be honest. I mean, everything looks quite... Well, they've used satellite images, so everything looks as real as it can be. You know, it's like... Maybe if they, you know, add aircraft that are really advanced for free, but it's like, okay, that's good, but what's the scenery going to look like, you know? People are very, you know, they've got a strong opinion about what the game looks like, you know? It doesn't matter if you've got the best aircraft, if the game doesn't look good, then people aren't going to buy it. But it's going to be interesting, yeah, to say the least. It's yeah, it's definitely going to be challenging for them, and I don't think that's why they've said much, because they haven't said much because they weren't ready for Microsoft to, you know, the expectation of this game.
Well, exactly. You know, they've got to release a game and then fix all the bugs and all the issues that come along with it. So it's like, and you know, whenever, depending on how long they're going to release them, how much is Microsoft Flight Sim going to advance before, you know, X-Plane 12 comes out? We're already seeing scenery updates. You know, USA have just got one in some areas. You know, we've seen Italy have an update with scenery. So how many updates? And you know, all the 737s will be out, Airbus will be out. God knows what aircraft we'll have by then. So it's yeah, it's definitely going to be a struggle to even get close, really. But I mean, you think about what the next simulator is going to look like. You know, in what, however many years, 15 years to come. You know, look at the technology we'll have back then. You'll be able to feel the turbulence in your chair at home. God, could you imagine? Oh, it would be quite painful if you could feel it though. Imagine you did a hard landing and you could feel it. A few injuries. Imagine you were sitting at home and you know you went for a bit of area with a bit of wind and there was just wind blowing in your face and you're like, I can't even breathe. Or you go through some thick clouds and you know you can't even see the screen. It's like, I can't even see where I'm going. I think with VR, VR is, yeah, Flight Sim's a different world with VR on. I mean, if you've ever been in the simulators, you know, if you ever get a chance to go in simulators I've been in, I know they do some like experiences that you can pay for. That's incredible. Yeah, Flight Sim's a complete different experience in one of them, where compared to it is sitting at home. You know, everything feels completely different. Wow, exactly. X-Plane need to find, you got to think about it as well. They've also got to find a way to make money. You know, they made a lot of, you know, the X-Plane 11, everyone used to buy scenery and make the game look class. So they made a lot of money off that, but can they do that for X-Plane 12? Not really. They're also going to have to think about, you know, they can't just keep it on PC, because the competition with Microsoft is that, you know, they're now on Xbox as well, so they've got a lot of options to think about when it comes to, you know, marketing and releasing the game. But yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator have set the standard high. Welcome, Daniel. Hope you're alright, mate. Good afternoon. We're currently on our way to Iceland. Is it Iceland or is it? I think it is. Wait, let's have a look. I've actually forgot where we're landing into. Apologies. Yeah, Iceland, yeah. Sorry, I had a little brain freeze there. Yeah, Iceland. We are 254 miles away, so you've actually come in close to descent. Yeah, we're not far. But yeah, landing somewhere. Well, hopefully we arrive at the airport, but you know, you never know. Could put it in the ocean over there. That's a nice challenge. I might cut off the engines as well when we start descending. Yeah, I said we're landing into, mate. So yeah, we've nearly been flying for about 2 hours. Daniel, we've just been having a chat about X-Plane 12. We had a good conversation, to be fair, about X-Plane 12 and what everyone's standards are, and you know, if it's going to beat Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or is it going to be worse? You know, we're having a nice chat about how, you know, the standards they're going to have to reach and what they're going to have to do to impress us.
I don't know what your views are, if you think X-Plane 12 is going to be good. But yeah, I personally think it's going to be quite tough for them to beat it. Yep, 2 hours already, mate. It flies by. No pun intended. Sorry, that was awful. Little dad joke for you. Half past 6 is 6:30 PM, right? Yep, depending on which way you talk about it though. Because 6:30 AM and then 6:30 PM, so... Yes, you see what chills him, so 18.30 is 6:30 PM, and then 6:30 is 6:30 AM. Depending on which way you look at the clock, what clock you use. Well, there you go, look. X-Plane 12, I haven't really thought about it. See? That's what I mean. It's going to be quite a challenge. Need it for English homework. Yeah, put your if you've got any questions, mate, put it in the chat. What are you doing in English? I remember English, I used to do poems about Macbeth and war photographer. What other poems I used to do? Oh, I'm trying to think. So we had a thing in English when we used to do it called Peasel. I don't know if any of you have heard of Peasel before. So Peasel is what I used to use, and that helped me a lot throughout English. So if I type it in the chat, the way I'm saying it, so that is what I used to use in English to remember stuff. So Peasel, so P stands for point, the second E stands for evidence, the next one is explain, Z is for zoom, A is for analyze, and L is for link. So point, evidence, explain, zoom, analyze, link. That's the slogan I used to use for English, which helped me a lot when it comes to doing poems and other stuff. You know, always creating little slogans like that in your head always helps you remember. You know, it's shortens it down a little bit. English can be quite long and annoying sometimes. It's not. I remember I used to study French, but I left. Yeah, I left that because I couldn't get my head around it, to be honest. I mean, you know, the teacher would walk in, remember before, and, you know, she used to be like, oh, can everyone say hello? And I'd end up saying goodbye. You know, so it was, I don't think it was really for me. You know, she'd like, right, if you want to go to the toilet, you need to say it in French, and I'd accidentally ask for an ice cream in French instead of saying I need the toilet. So yeah, it wasn't for me. French wasn't my thing. I mean, I should have took Spanish, but I wasn't lucky enough to get in Spanish. I think I would have focused if I took Spanish, but yeah, French was never for me. Yeah, I did French for a good 2 years, and then yeah, I just realised it wasn't for me. At least the language you need to know when you're flying is Daniel, I don't even know, mate. I just remember one time she was like, "Can you ask me to go to the toilet?" And I ended up trying to order an ice cream off her, and she just looked at me like, "What are you on about?"
And then after that day, I think I realised that yeah, it wasn't for me. But I mean, at least when you're a pilot, the language you have to speak in the cockpit is English. You know, you need to know English if you want to become a pilot, and you need to be, fluent English. So if my captain's ever French, and he's trying to teach me something, I'll be like, look, mate, French wasn't my thing. Yeah, mate, I did try, but some things you just look at them and think, yeah, that's not for me. Well, exactly, yeah. If I remember on a flight down to France and the flight attendant says, what do you want for dessert? I'll just say, I want an ice cream in French. We have twins flying the plane, clearly. That's lucky to be flying with your family member. Well, they also seem to move in sync as well. That's let's have a look. Anyone know what this is? You might know this if you looked into the Max 8. You'd know the answer if you knew about the Max 8. But that little thing there used to cause a lot of issues. This, if you look down here, it's a stabilizer trim. So what this is exactly that. So that will help you. While on the Max 8, if you look into it, it's yeah, they messed that up before. There's one thing, if you like aviation, if you watch Netflix, I'll give you a recommendation. Watch it's called The Downfall of Boeing. Watch that. Yeah, that's really entertaining. It tells you all about the Max 8 and how they dealt with it. You'll find that interesting. I don't think it's too long, but yeah, I would say give that a watch if you're into your aviation. It's quite interesting to see what they did. I got a question. Would anyone skydive? Anyone ever thought about skydiving? I'd do skydiving. That's something that's on my my bucket list. I think that'd be quite cool. Jumping out of an aircraft. I think they take you up normally in like a Cessna Caravan. Yeah, I'd like to skydive. That'd be an experience. So what I'll do now is I'll do this.
Athena 302, reduce speed to 170.
Reduce speed to 170, Athena 302.
There we go, as we're coming into land in a minute.
Korean Air 52, turn left heading 060.
Turn the music off and add that.
Athena 580, contact tower 118, decimal 2.
Tower 82, Athena 580. Arrival Athena 131, heading 300, descent 6000.
Athena 131, descent to 5000, runway 33 right.
Descent 5000, 33 right, Athena 131. Arrival Athena 302, establish direct runway 33 right.
Athena 302, continue approach.
Continue approach, Athena 302.
Athena 131, reduce speed 200.
200, 131.
Athena 302, contact tower 118.
So this is an add-on you can, well, it's a little mod thing that you can get where you can have ATC on. So it's quite cool when you, I did this while taking off, but also I think it's quite nice. It adds a little bit more of realism when you're coming down to land.
Athena 131, descend to 3600, clear direct runway 33 right approach.
3600, clear direct 33 right approach, Athena 131.
Athena 5021, runway 33 right, descend to 5000.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Take your time.
Athena 131, maintain speed 180 or greater.
180 or greater, Athena 131. Control Royal Command, China Thunder 6073, descend to 7000.
Athena 6073, runway 33 right, maintain 7000.
Runway to your right, maintain 3000.
You'll always get that as well when you first learn ATC, is that, you know, you kind of have to adapt fast. Because when you go to the smaller airports, you know, they take their time. But, you know, when you get to the higher airports, it's like, seems that they're talking to you like a million miles per hour.
Arrival Athena 121, descent 8000, heading 270.
Athena 121, expect runway 33 right, descend to 7000.
33 right, 7000, Athena 121.
Athena 6073, descend to 6000.
Some 6000, China Thunder 6073.
Athena 5021, descend to 3600. Korean Air 52, contact tower 118, decimal 2. China 6073, turn left heading 100.
Turn left heading 100, China Thunder 6073.
China 5021, turn left heading 360. China 5021, now descend to 2600, clear direct runway 33 right approach. descend 3600, clear direct runway 33 right approach.
Heading 360, descend 3600, clear left runway 33 right, China 121. Arrival, good afternoon, Turkish 88, heavy maintenance 7000, speed 210.
Turkish 88, turn left heading 060, runway 33 right.
Heading 060, runway 33 right, Turkish 88.
Connect 5021, resume normal speed. Turkish 88, descend 5000.
That's 5000, it's Turkish 88. Alright, already subject 1, 2, good descent straight, diamond speed 240 left.
Descend 612, runway 33 right, descend 7000. Channel 6073, maintain speed 180 until 9 hours evening. Turkish 88, turn left heading 030. Channel 121, maintain speed 170 for separation. Descend 612, turn right heading 310, descend 6000.
Alright, 1 mile to go.
Connect 5021, contact tower 118.2. Turkish 88, reduce speed 180.
Put the throttles to idle in a minute. That's all it needs. Oh, here we go then, down into Iceland. Get this on, and it will capture it when we get close.
Descend 3600, descend 612. Left heading 120, is on the 41.
To me, it'll sound like she's singing when she's talking, giving the pilots instructions. There we go, so we'll just turn straight in.
Speed 180, left heading 090, is on the 41. Right heading 360, clear direct, runway 33 right approach, is at 612.
Arrival QA 282, descent 8000, heading 270.
Runway 33 right, descend 7000.
Runway 33 right, descent 7000, QA 282.
turn along the coast.
동안 스피드 타워 언론에 데시멀 2 이탈 직 112
Korean 1404, turn right heading 350, clear direct runway 33, right approach.
Turn right heading 34 clear direct runway 33 right 1404
Korean 956, descend to 7000.
7,000 current 956 8,000
160.
speed 160
Air China 401, maintain speed 160 until 5 AV.
maintain 160 until 5 air China 401
Connect on 2017, turn left 3080.
left and 080 China 2010
TUE 282, continue approach. Anjana 318, runway 33 right, descend to 7000. Korean 1404, reduce speed 170. Korean 956, turn left heading 110.
left heading 110 current 956
Connection 2017, turn left heading 030.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can grab on and we ask that you please return all seatbelts and tray tables to the full upright and long position. Appliances will be completed cabin one last time to pick up all those service items. We do recycle your aircraft with airlines, so we ask that you please pack all your recyclable items, newspapers, magazines, bottles, and cans to the appliances
Korean
as you walk
956,
the
turn left
aisle.
heading 060, descend to 6000.
left heading 060 6000 current 905
Air China 401, contact tower 118.2.
air China 401
Anjana 318, turn left heading 150, remove normal speed. Connection 2017, turn left heading 360, clear direct runway 33, right approach. TUE 282, contact tower 118.2, remove normal speed. Connection 2017, reduce speed 170. Korean 956, turn left heading 030, descend to 3600.
heading 030 3600 current 905
Anjana 318, turn left heading 090, descend to 6000. Korean 1404, reduce normal speed, contact tower
Right, let's just
12.
prepare the cabin, make sure they know that we're going to we won't turn seatbelts on yet, but we'll just let the cabin know that we're getting ready for arrival. So they'll go through the cabin and pick all the rubbish up and get them ready.
heading 360 clear LS approach runway 33 right current 995 whatever today 212 heading 240 descending 8000
Neo 212, turn right heading 270, runway 33 right.
right heading 270 runway 33 right 212
Korean 956, reduce speed 170.
reducing 170 knots current 995
completed.
runway 33 right, descend to 7000.
33 right, descend to 7000 feet, descend to 606.
Neo 212, descend to 3600, clear the ILS runway 33 right approach.
Descend to 3600 feet, clear for ILS running 33 right approach, Neo 212.
Descend to 606, resume on navigation, direct 2 mile, descend to 6000.
Minimum navigation direct 4 mile, descend 6000, descend to 606.
Korean Alpha 6, contact tower 118.2, resume normal speed.
Normal speed 18 China 956. Sure.
Cessna 318, continue approach, maintain speed 170. Descend to 606, descend to 3600, clear the ILS runway 33 right approach.
Descend 3600, clear the ILS 33 right approach, descend to 606.
On arrival, good day, Air Canada 063, level 9000, go ahead and 240.
Good afternoon, Air Canada 063 arrival, expect runway 20 right, turn right, heading 280.
Right heading 280, runway 23 right.
Give it another 1,000 feet, we'll put the gear down.
Speed 180, descend to 606.
Air Canada 063, descend to 6000.
Descend 6000, Air Canada 063.
Weather, Air Canada 063, direct 4 mile, Tango Oscar Mike Alpha Lima.
That's Tonal, Air Canada 063.
Cessna 318, resume
Okay,
normal
okay,
speed,
come down.
contact tower 118.2. Korean Air 324, minimizing delay, device expect runway 34.
Okay, so we have 3 green, all landing lights are on, speed is set, everything's set, ready for arrival. Cabin is secured.
Compound Korean Air 322, heading 090, descend to 1600.
Heading 090, descend 1600, Korean 832.
Air 754, arrival, expect runway 33 right.
32 right, 754.
Air 754, turn right, heading 260, descend to 6000.
260, descend 6000, Air 754.
Seaway 606, contact tower 118, decimal 6. Continuity approach, Seaway 606. Air 754, continue approach, resume normal speed. Seaway 606, contact tower 118A. Air China 17 on turn left heading 360, clear direct and 344. China Eastern 506 on, resume normal speed, descend to 3,600, clear direct and 833, right approach. Air 754, contact tower 182. Air India 310 arrival, expect to runway, taxi right, direct 4 miles. Air India 310, direct 4 miles, Tango Alpha, Mike Alpha Lima. Korean Aerodrome, turn left heading 060. Air China 17 on, contact tower 118A. China Eastern 5061, speed 1 Aerodrome not operator. Air India 310, descend to 5,000. 안녕하세요. Seaway 670 arrival, expect to runway 34. Korean Aerodrome, turn left heading 360, clear direct and 344. Air India 310, descend to 3,600, clear direct and 863, right approach. Seaway 670, traffic 7 o'clock, 6 mile, northwestbound 8,000 descending, going 787 inbound runway, 20 right. Seaway 670, descend to 1,600, clear direct and 344. China Eastern 5061, contact tower 182, resume normal speed. Korean Aerodrome, continue approach. Air India 310, you have 185 miles from touchdown, can you make descent? Okay.
500,
Korean Aerodrome, contact tower 118A.
400,
Air India 310, due to
300.
balance traffic, maintain speed 1 Aerodrome not operator.
200,
Seaway 670, same traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles,
100.
northwestbound 4,500 descending.
50,
Seaway 670,
30.
roger, reduce speed
20.
200.
10,
Hong Kong Center 630 arrival, expect to runway, 50 right, direct 4 miles. Hong Kong Center 630, now resume normal speed.
Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Iceland.
Okay, again.
Hong Kong Shuttle 630, flying direction of 12 miles.
Hong Kong Center 630, accommodate. Air India 310, resume normal speed, contact tower 182.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines and your entire flight crew, would like to be the first to welcome you. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and the right driver.
Seaway 670,
This aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate.
is all the ice. Look, been scammed.
Continue 30 right, 670.
What's that about?
그러면 알아들이도록 arrival expect runway 30 right, descend 2000. Keyway 670, contact tower 182.
Following to 670.
항공차를 630, descend to 3600, pedal left and 3 right approach.
3,600, clear left, right, Hong Kong shuttle.
그러면 알아들이도록 turn left heading 0, 나로 0.
Hong Kong shuttle 630, request E220.
항공차를 630, land up to the 210, natural greater.
210 greater, Hong Kong shuttle 630. Arrival, 진해원 202, heading 270, descending 7,000.
진해안 202 arrival expect runway 30 right, resume normal
Expect runway 33 right, normal speed, 진해원 202.
그러면 알아들이도록 resume normal 진해안 202, direct 2 mile, descend to 6000.
Direct Command, descend 6,000, 진해원 202.
항공차를 630, 180, natural greater. 항공차를 630, 180, natural greater.
180 greater, Hong Kong shuttle 630.
그러면 알아들이도록 볼 수 있게 radius 200. 진해안 202, descend to 5000, descend to 8, descend to 5000, speed 180.
Descend 5,000, speed 180, 진해원 202. Fiber, EGNX 332, heading 100, descend 8,000.
National 332 arrival expect runway 50 right, descend 2600.
Expect runway 33 right, descend 2,600, EGNX 332.
그러면 알아들이도록 turn left heading 060. 항공차를 630, resume normal speed, contact tower 182.
Normal speed 118.2, Hong Kong shuttle 632.
그러면 알아들이도록 turn left heading 360, pedal left and SSC right approach. 진해안 202, descend to 3600, pedal left and SSC right approach.
Descend 3,600, declared RS, runway 33 right approach, 진해원 202.
Wow.
turn left heading 080.
Turn left heading 080, EGNX 332.
그러면 알아들이도록
There we have it then.
normal speed.
I'll keep them on just for so we can watch the replay, but
그러면 알아들이도록 contact tower 182.
there we have it.
진해안 202, maintain
Down into Iceland after taking off from East Midlands. That was quite a nice. I like that approach. It was alright that. As Daniel said, not a lot of ice, which is a bit disappointing. I think I don't know how I see dry land at Iceland, but I finally can play it, don't worry. So, right, let's get this replay going then. So what I'll do is, let me go. So I'm gonna have to arm the spoilers here, because you know it wants to. You have to do this in replay for some reason. We'll let the flaps come in. We'll watch it from here first. Alright.
Descending 1,000.
Yeah, I'll do an outside view, don't worry, mate. Just watch it from the few wing views and then do the outside view.
Arrival at channel 502, return to normal speed.
Channel 502, speed 200 knots operator.
200 miles minimum at channel 502. Private duty 1301, now it's left for miles.
Yeah. Channel 502, Charlotte heading 070.
Left on heading 070, at channel 502.
Channel 332, contact tower 182.
182, EGNX 332.
Radio 1301, descend to 3600, clear the left and 60, right of road.
3600, clear final 63, right approach EGNX. Arrival, Korea 918, descending to 4000, heading 090.
Korea 918, arrival expected runway 34.
34.
Channel 502, resume normal speed, Charlotte heading 050.
Namaste, left lane 050, at channel 502.
Korea 9118, descend 2000.
Descend 2000, Korea 918.
It's not too shabby, that. I do this view, let me go into the cockpit again. Yep, positive rate of climb, yeah, makes sense. Outside view, and then we'll do just the engine wing view, and then we'll do the free camera where we watch it coming in from down at the airport. Because from here we get to see the colourful engine. Second, I just need to plug this in because I cannot do it without on my keyboard, as I have a 60%. So I'm just straighten it up a minute.
Bravo United
Macau 822 continue approach. Jeju 8502 precision, turn right heading 120.
Let's just get her closer, 'cause she's miles away.
Delta 734, descend to 5000 feet, 220 knots operator.
Descend 5,000 feet, 220 knots or greater, airport 734.
Air Macau 822, resume normal speed, contact tower 188.
Global speed 188.
We need to go a bit further away.
Unit in Nara 3, 240 knots or less.
240 knots or less, United States 93. Center 9033, stand by runway 22 right.
There you go.
9033, continue approach.
Oh, don't go too.
Continue approach, center
There we are.
9033.
Yeah, the plane spotter view, yeah.
Turn left heading 270.
Um,
Turn 270, United States 93.
what am I doing?
Jeju 8502, turn left heading 090.
Left heading 090, Jeju 8502.
Descend 9033, resume
I think it's going to have the spoilers up because we had to change them, but it's...
Runway 2,
It's,
normal speed, center 9033.
United in Nara 3, 210 knots or less.
210 or less, United States 93. Roger,
600, clear left
Whoa!
Jeju 8502, turn left heading 360, clear direct and entry for approach.
There we have it.
Approach, Jeju 8502.
Let's just go all the way to the gate.
United in Nara 3, turn right heading 310, descend to 1600, clear direct and entry for approach.
Alright.
310 down to 1600, 1600, United 893, and cleared for the ILS 34.
Awesome.
Delta 734, speed 200 knots operator.
So, just go on here.
Heading 300.
Intelligent 622, arrival expect runway 20 right.
Runway 33 right, taking 50.
Jeju 8502, contact tower 188.
It's not allowing us to get the have to do a Ryanair and a walk back. Fortunately.
Intelligent 622, maintain speed 250, direct command.
Command maintain speed 250.
Oh, there we are then.
Arrival at channel 5.
After
Heading 090, descending to 4,000.
about 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Runway 34, turn left heading 070.
We're down into Iceland. I enjoyed that flight. Yeah, we had some good talks in the chat on the way as well.
Contact tower 182.
That was fun. I don't know where I'll go next. Somewhere new again. If anyone's got any suggestions of where I should land into next, I'm welcome. And liveries.
United 903, maintain present speed until 8, until 7 DNE.
Maintain the speed to...
Daniel, yeah, no worries, mate. At least you're here for the landing. You basically tuned in for the best part.
United 622, reduces speed 220.
Reducing speed 220,
United 903, contact tower 180.
But yeah, any destination suggestions and liveries, let me know.
Channel 562, speed 210 knots operator, descend to 1600.
Descend speed 210 greater.
I'm down for anything. I'd like to try something new. I think the landing was alright. Chanapas, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, Daniel or anyone, just think of somewhere or think of a livery, and yeah, I'm down to try something. Anywhere in the world, yep, we have plenty of options. I mean, Iceland, you know, thought it would have been a bit of a more scenic route, but just dry grass, so I got scammed really.
3,600 clear for electronic 32 right, heading 50. Arrival Extremia 72 for heavy, descending to 8,000, heading 270.
Premier 724 arrival expect to runway 20 right, cover right heading 290, descent to 5,000.
Heading 290, descend 5,000.
I know.
33 right.
Can't believe that. I thought it would have been a bit of a
562, turn left heading
more of a
050.
scenic route. I mean, we did check earlier
Heading 050, normal speed out and apply.
on stream. We had a look at where we were landed into, and
Heading 060, cancel that 337.
yeah, it was no out at all. Basically, we landed into Sandland, so
360, clear direct 184, and apply.
it's always interesting. But yeah, I might stream again later tonight. Yeah, I've never flew into Las Vegas. That's probably one I would do. I might do that later then. I might stream later and land into Las Vegas at night, as Las Vegas is quite lit up. But yeah, I'm not sure. But I might do. So yeah, once again, thank you for all tuning in. If I'm not live later tonight, I might be live tomorrow. I've got some stuff on tomorrow, so don't keep me at that. But yeah, Champos, maybe later tonight, mate. I might do a night flight into Las Vegas. Most likely will. I'm free tonight, so probably will go live again tonight. So yeah, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow. If it's going to be tomorrow, it will be a late one. But yeah, Daniel, yeah. But I'll try fit it in tonight, mate. I should be able to anyway. So yeah, I'll probably rest for like, I don't know. I mean, the other day I said I wasn't gonna stream, and then an hour later I was back on. So I might catch you later or tomorrow. So again, once again, thank you for all tuning in, and take a cat nap. Yeah. Salam Pasan you, mate. Thank you for staying in, and thank you for everyone. Daniel, Chilson, thanks for all popping in and having the chats throughout the way and staying with us. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.